Well, it is this time of week that developers have just received some brand new information regarding a new update, such as an early showcase video of one of the vehicles which I just spoken about in the last video, which had to be the V-22 Osprey. Today, the devs once again have decided to give us a little bit more of a surprise, which also gave us a little bit more of information and insight regarding when the new Osprey is going to actually be releasing in the new update. So I'll also be speaking about that probably near the end of the video, so you guys will have to wait for that. And I'll be also showing you guys some of the brand new information, which was of course shown to us in kind of a video sense. So anyway, let's actually jump right into it. It's time to do some reviewing. Okay, so here we have the video. It is on the official War Tycoon YouTube channel. It's called V-22 Osprey, coming in the next update. And man, I'm sorry that I'm not always on time with actually making these early reviews, but man, the devs have been posting this at such late time for me that the second this gets released, it's like 1 AM or 2 AM for me, man. Like, I cannot make videos at this time. Anyway, let's check out the video. Let me just be quiet here and show it to you guys. They've been using is fire recently, and by the way, if the music is censored or it's changed into some different music that doesn't actually cut the theme of the video itself, yes, I had to of course blur the video out. Hopefully I didn't have to do this. The music is always copyrighted. I don't want to get my videos literally copyrighted and then get striked. Anyway, here is the whole entire video, and my emotions on this are actually a little bit mixed. I was hoping that this vehicle, in of course this early review, they will be showcasing some kind of ropes, I guess, attached to this plane such heli, according to some people. Like, people have been asking, what even is this? According to, of course, the Wikipedia, it is actually an aircraft, so that's just some information for you. I guess they're gonna be putting it in the plane section rather than helicopter section. I mean, most of the time I think that would be making sense the most. Anyway, I can already see from the size of it. Let's take a look at how big it is. As you guys can see, it will be having its own and new unique spawn system, I believe, because the developers have actually shown a kind of a showcase on how big it is compared to, of course, the hangar. And as you guys can see, it is actually exceeding the size of the hangar, so I guess it's gonna be spawned maybe in the air like the B-29. I think that could be a possibility. Again, it's down to see how the developers are going to be doing this. Anyway, moving to the next one, which we can see on the screen right now, the turret. Yes, I do love the animation of the turret actually unfolding the second that the back gets opened. I really do love what they've done over here. And as we can see, there will only be one turret, which is slightly disappointing because I was hoping that this would have a little bit more firepower. But again, the developers could always be doing something different. They can maybe add something to the person who's actually driving, maybe add some power in there. We'll see what they're gonna do. Anyway, I really do like this, and even if we take a look at the back over here, there's a screenshot on the screen right now. As you guys can see, there are only 2 seats open on the right side, meaning that we will probably be having around 2 seats open at the left side, meaning we will be having around 4 passenger seats at the back. Of course, with that, we will also have the pilot and the co-pilot, so I believe this will have up to 6 seats. Unless the developers do something different and they'll be able to make these seats unfold at our command. That will be very cool to see as well. Okay, so one thing I also want to point out is the fact that the developers have been doing such a great job on the interior, man. Like, they've been slipping up on it a little bit in the previous updates, but this one, they really cooked the insides perfectly, man. Like, I really do love the details, and I just kind of wish that we will be able to also kind of use the details inside into making ourselves be able to kind of use the plane in a little bit more detail as well. But again, we would have to probably wait until next year until the developers would add that much details into the planes and vehicles and everything itself. But overall, this interior has to be exceeding the expectations. Okay, so taking a look at one more thing, which is the rotors itself. I am very interested how this plane is actually going to work in terms of being able to fly. Is it going to be very fast, or is it going to be able to only fly with VTOL? Because I'm a little bit confused how it's going to be able to fly perfectly while turning off VTOL. Are the rotors going to shift into a different way so it pushes forwards, or is it going to be kind of flying in a helicopter style? Again, I could be misinformed a little bit here, but I really hope that we'll be having a little bit of a shift to how the rotors are also going to work. Again, I'm just speculating on what it's gonna be. I could always be wrong, but yeah, those are all the details I was able to point out so far. It's a little bit sad that we haven't received any information regarding any ropes, which people have been asking for in any way to attach vehicles to transport helicopters and planes. We'll probably be seeing that in the future, but for now, this vehicle is pretty cool, and my personal ranking on this one is going to be at least an 8.5 out of 10. The details are nice, and it's quite unique compared to a lot of vehicles they have recently been adding. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Anyway, one last thing I've been saving for the end of the video is when is the release date of this going to be. I might make a dedicated video on this if you guys want, but there's really no point because normally the week that the developers do release the early reviews and early videos of the update itself, it most likely will be coming this Saturday because that's kind of a scheme that they've been following. Anyway, that's all I have in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what are your speculations about this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully we will be receiving some more leaks regarding the second vehicle which the developers have promised.